is Samarth, and this is my first video that I'm going to be talking directly to the camera. And yes, this is wildly uncomfortable. And this is one of the things I've been wanting to do since 2021 is start a YouTube channel. And I've just been kind of pushing it away. My brain has been coming up with excuses not to do it. And yeah, I just finally am ready to start mastering the skill, speaking in front of the camera, speaking from an audience. Today, I just want to introduce myself and talk about the topic of discomfort and how uncomfortable it is to start something new or to start learning a new skill set. And I was having this conversation last night with my girlfriend, and we were talking about how every time we try to learn something new or talk about a new topic, your brain always comes up with excuses not to do it. It gives you doubts, it gives you second thoughts, and all these excuses that justify you not pursuing something new or gaining a new skill set or just putting yourself out there. And what I've learned is that if we choose to be comfortable each time, we're not going to end up with having too many new skills. I had to really push myself to come to this point of where I set up the camera in front of me and I'm talking directly to you guys. And it's taken a lot of time. I've already taken 100 shots of the same video again and again because I just don't like it. But yeah, we were just discussing your brain, how it does not want you to get uncomfortable. And I started thinking about this, right? If we treat our brain like a muscle, and in the context of going to the gym and training and getting stronger, the only way to grow your muscle is by making it uncomfortable. So for example, if I went to the gym for 2-3 years straight, never increased weight, never increased reps, never made myself uncomfortable, I would probably look the same and my gains wouldn't really look that impressive. So this is obviously not speaking from a scientific background. It's just a metaphor. So if you treat your brain as a muscle, the only way to grow it is really going to be making it uncomfortable. And so if you think about those things that you want to do and that your brain always comes up with excuses not to do, that's what's really happening. Your brain is not wanting to be uncomfortable. It's not really wanting to grow, right? It's trying to conserve as much energy as possible. And so what does that life look like? If you never take that step, if you never go out of your comfort zone, what does that look like? It can be something like learning a language. I'm trying to learn Spanish right now, but it's out of my comfort zone to really speak it. And, I know a lot of Spanish, I can understand it, but I just struggle speaking it because I'm too afraid. I'm too conscious about what people would say, what people would think. And so this is practice for me to stop caring about what people think and to stop letting that affect what I do with my life. And I've just been thinking about this too. It's so easy to consume. So easy to consume. Everything's so accessible. You can just doom scroll for hours and then you have brain fog and you're like, okay, what did I even do with my time? And it's really hard to create. But I've really enjoyed creating, to be honest, making videos, editing, and the whole process and just seeing my work evolve over time. And that's kind of what I'm hoping with this YouTube channel as well. And I just want you guys to come along in my journey. I just want to encourage you guys to just take that first step, even if it's uncomfortable. Because trust me, in the long run, after you do it enough times and you're really good at it, you're going to be proud of yourself. And that's what I hope to do. And I've seen so many YouTube videos. There's so much good content out there about this type of stuff, starting YouTube, starting your new business, or just learning a new skill, right? In this day and age, I just graduated with a business administration degree, and it was not cheap, of course. And you still can't find a job, so you're having to learn and specialize in skills. And it doesn't mean that it's just YouTube. It could be so many other things that you could be hesitating to learn. And so I just want to encourage you, that one thing that interests you, what is stopping you from fully starting it? All these excuses that you come up with in your mind, what is it? Is it you thinking about, oh, what are people going to think? They're going to think it's cringe. They're going to, point out my mistakes, all the words that I stumble on. The reality is, we as humans are very much always thinking about ourselves. So if someone sees you stumbling your words, if someone sees you um trying, I don't think they're gonna think too much about it. They're just gonna go on with their lives, worry about themselves, worry about how they look out in public. That's the reality. So that's one thing that I'm still working on, practicing not to care about what people think, which is why I'm publishing this video as well. And I know it's not going to be the best, but to some degree, I'm just going to publish this and I'm going to keep making videos till I get really good at this. Because I know if a lot of these creators can do it, I can do it too, and you can do it too. And of course, I'm not saying, that it's easy. It's something that'll take time, it'll take practice. It's also what I've found about YouTube and just content creation is whenever I look at my old videos, it reminds me of like where I was in that time of life. And it's almost like a journal. It kind of reminds you of how far you've come. So, if anything, I just wanted to start documenting my journey and use this even as a journal in the future. 10 years from now, when I watch this first video, I'm just going to be like, wow. I did not know how to find the right angle. I did not know how to say the right words or whatever, but it's just going to remind me of how it all started. And so I'm really excited to get on here and start making content. And I love the gym. I'll be posting a lot of gym content. I will also just be posting, thoughts that I've been having, things that I'm learning, and just my journey overall. And I'm excited to share that with you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you have a great day. Until next time. Bye-bye.